Low output of the air compressor is indicated by the time taken for pressing up the air reservoir. The air bottle pressure remains constant or decreases while the compressor is running. The reason can be fouled intake filter. Renew the air filter element. Malfunctioning of suction and delivery valves may lead to low output of the compressor. Overhaul the valves. Malfunctioning of automatic unloader will result in compressor not developing sufficient pressure. Overhaul the unloader and replace worn-out components. Worn-out piston rings also cause low output of the compressor. Inspect the piston rings and renew the worn-out rings. Low output may be due to excessive clearance volume caused by wear down of the bearings. Measure the bearing wear down and renew the bearings whose wear down has crossed the limits. The increase in delivery air temperature above the limit will actuate the high temperature air cutout and trip the compressor. High air temperature may be the result of restricted cooling water flow caused by foul coolers. Clean the cooler elements to maintain the air temperature within the limits. High air discharge temperature may be due to leaking suction or delivery valves. Inspect and overhaul the valves. Excess clearance volume also leads to high air temperatures. Wear down of the main bearings is the main cause for increase in clearance volume. Measure the wear down and renew the bearings if it is above the allowed limits. Fouled intake air filter can also contribute for increase in air temperature. Inspect and renew the air filter element. The LP stage relief valve will lift if the LP stage delivery pressure increases. The air pressure will increase if the HP stage suction or delivery valves leak. Overhaul the HP stage suction delivery valves to rectify the defect. The reduced pressure may be due to the leaking of the first stage suction delivery valves. Overhaul the LP stage suction delivery valves to rectify the defect. Low LP delivery pressure may be due to fouled intake filter. Clean or renew air filter element. The reduction in lube oil pressure may be due to clogged oil screen or filter. Remove and clean both the filter elements. Increased lube oil pump clearances due to worn-out bearing metal will result in reduced lube oil pressure. Overhaul the pump to rectify the defect. The lube oil consumption increases when the oil gets carried over. Oil carryover may be due to worn-out piston and oil scraper rings. Inspect and renew the piston and oil scraper rings. Maintaining higher level of lube oil than normal in the crank. Oil gets emulsified when water contaminates the oil. It happens in humid conditions due to condensation. Ventilating the compartment will help in reducing the condensation. Condensation of air can also take place if compressor is overcooled. Adjust the cooling water flow and temperature. Oil can be contaminated by water due to cracked cylinder. Renew the oil completely if oil is emulsified.